how did you start doing your first deals?
Yes.
And how did that snowball?
So specifically franchising, it's a little bit of a process to get a franchising underway as far as all the logistics with paperwork and I mean, it's a big deal in terms of the behind the scenes activity. But we realized that, hey, we had some unique results that we were producing. So we thought, hey, how cool would it be if we could build a system that others could tap into, a systematic business that, you know, almost like a business in a box where they could tap in and utilize the best practices in each of the critical components of the business. And so, you know, in the early days, we thought, all right, let's start with just, you know, Brent and I were one of the first franchisees. We came to you, and obviously we stayed in close touch, and it was like, hey, Brent, here's what we're doing. And it was fun. It seemed like a few times a year, we would talk anyway.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on? How things going? You'd reach out to me, I'd reach out to you. You know, what's kind of the heartbeat and what are you experiencing? And it just made sense at that point to say, hey, let me run with your incredible team, Jackie, Ryan, you have Chad and Jeremy. I mean, just incredible team. Yeah. And for us to hopefully, you know, share some of the best practices that we're applying and learning so that you could master the coaching and we could focus on the different details of the business. Be that integrator that you're talking about.
Love it. What's working right now?
Marketing-wise?
Yes. I mean, listen, as we're starting this out, lead generation is everything. Right? I mean, most of the people watching this, it's about lead generation. It's about being proactive.
It is.
In the beginning, when you don't want to spend a ton, you got to be proactive. If you or if you don't have a lot of capital,
that's right,
you've got to go out there and you've got to pick up the phone and you've got to find opportunities or go to the doors, knock on those doors. And which you guys have done a lot of. But what's working right now? You got 30 franchises around the country. What is truly working from a high level so that everybody's kind of, you know, most up to date?
Well, and this is too easy of an answer, but it's the honest truth.
Yeah.
Everything's working. And it's accompanied by action. Those that take consistent action are getting results.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're knocking on doors or driving for dollars and, you know, making the calls to the addresses that you pinned, you're going to get results if you stay consistent with it. But it's that component of consistent action, right? So you say, well, what's working? So within the Joe process, we're really big on consistency.
Yeah.
So sticking with your marketing channels, seeing through the lulls, because I'll tell you, we have web that's knocking out of the park one month, and then it will kind of
like
have
pay-per-click,
Facebook
ads,
any of the components online, and it will literally be just, you know, it looks like, you know, we're gonna sell off into the sunset because it's going so well. And then the next month it kind of tapers off. But because we have multiple marketing channels, we remain consistent. We're able to see through kind of the lulls. Is that the way you say that word, lulls?
Yeah,
the downturn?
So. I think so. Yeah.
We're on the same page. All right. So, you know, those downturns, because you have another marketing channel that's consistent and affords you the luxury of consistent and almost predictable revenue. But everything's accompanied by action and consistency.
So if people are starting out, what's the best bang for their buck, in your opinion?
I really do like just the hard knocks for two reasons. I like to condition the brain that, hey, I'm going to do whatever it takes to get a deal. So the idea that I'm just going to knock on doors, I'm going to drive for dollars, I'm just going to get out and meet and talk to people. And the truth is, you will find deals, and you will, I mean, you can make massive profits on just these granular efforts. And so I would tell you that, I mean, it sounds too simple, and it's not easy, by the way. I mean, it takes a lot of work, but it's super simple.
Right.
But definitely not easy. You're going to be knocking on doors. You're going to be visiting these distressed homes. You're going to be skip tracing for, you know, addresses. These are the activities that if you want to get into the business, if you want to learn how to do, because it not only conditions your brain of like, hey, I'm going to work hard. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to find that deal. It then sets the tone for the rest of the business so that when some of the other systems and processes flow a little easier, you've still conditioned yourself that I'm going to do whatever it takes to build a business. I'm going to be successful, and I'm going to be in the grind.
If you like that video, hit that subscribe button. We come out with new videos every single day. And if you want your questions answered, like you and I, one-on-one, make sure that you join us for the live show every single Wednesday. I will see you there.